In a realm where immortal beings roam, there lived a witch named Ophelia, who longed for something no immortal warlock could offer: love from a mortal man. Immortal men, for all their power, lacked the warmth of human affection. But Ophelia knew mortal men possessed a tenderness that radiated toward mortal women, and she craved it with all her heart. The only way she could experience such love was by swapping souls with a mortal woman. According to the Congress of Witchcraft laws, Ophelia could perform the soul exchange curse only on Halloween Eve. The enchantment would last for a single day, ending at midnight on the day after Halloween. Ophelia was a lovely witch who devoted herself to daily exercise, resulting in an alluring, graceful physique. When Halloween night arrived, the annual Halloween ball in Washington, D.C. commenced, and Ophelia crashed the event. Countess Mia Z. Edwards Dracula, a rising monster designer, had crafted Ophelia's black satin evening gown. Long and flowing, with a plunging neckline and matching satin gloves, the gown made her look breathtaking. Every man in the room paused to admire her beauty. Upon entering the ballroom, Ophelia scanned the crowd for a woman of strong character and intellect. It didn't take long for her to find the mortal whose soul she would borrow. Her name was Dr. Faye DeLuca, a pulmonologist. Ophelia whispered her hex, in a low, haunting voice. Faye, Faye, I desire your soul. It shall be under my control, for man is my weakness, and I shall savor his sweetness. Our souls shall swap for a day. At its end, you shall return as Dr. Faye. The following morning, Ophelia, now in Faye's mortal body, joined Bally Total Fitness Gym, where she met an Italian man named Stephen. They agreed to meet later that afternoon for dinner and drinks. Afterward, they walked to the Smithsonian Museum and wandered through its exhibition halls, talking easily as though they had known each other for years. When they stepped outside, the sun was beginning to set. Hand in hand, they strolled along the National Mall, savoring the evening sky. Eventually, they walked to Le Diplomat restaurant, where the night ended with a passionate kiss. Soon after, while driving to Stephen's home, he held her hand and showered her with gentle affection. Once inside, they curled up on the sofa with popcorn and watched Halloween classics like It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and Corpse Bride. Their connection deepened as the night unfolded, and Stephen confessed his adoration for her. Ophelia, overwhelmed by the mortal affection she had always longed for, surrendered to the moment and guided their intimacy with tenderness and confidence. With 30 minutes left until midnight, Stephen fell asleep in her arms. Knowing she had to obey the witchcraft laws, Ophelia erased all memories of herself from his mind, sparing him the pain of losing her. At the bewitching hour, Dr. Faye's soul returned to her rightful body. Ophelia's heart overflowed with love for Stephen, yet she had to accept her immortal destiny and attempt to forget him. Before departing, she left a single teardrop on his pillow, a symbol of the love she had found and lost. When Stephen awoke, he discovered a large, gleaming object resting beside him. A 7-carat diamond, the crystallized form of Ophelia's tear. Plagued by amnesia, he had no memory of the profound connection they once shared. Their love remained buried in the depths of forgotten time. Back in her ordinary immortal life, which Ophelia found she could not erase Stephen from her thoughts. Accepting her longing, she chose to follow him from afar, tracking his social media accounts. To glimpse his handsome face and daily life, she used her scrying mirror. To hear his voice, she subscribed to his Spotify podcast. These small connections brought her immense joy, and she felt deeply grateful for the mortal world's invention of social media. You've been listening to Mia Z. Edwards, Stories. New stories arrive daily, except on Saturdays and Sundays, my rest days. Until then, stay inspired, stay creative, and let your imagination run wild.